What is up, everybody? It's your girl Stephanie, and thanks for joining me again. And if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Steph, and on this channel we talk about everything fragrance. And in today's video, you guys, I wanted to share with you my most romantic fragrances in my collection. You guys, Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and to me, you guys, the note of rose really just gives me all the romantic vibes. So a lot of these are rose fragrances. I am a big fan of rose, and I think even some options in here for the people who aren't particularly into rose, these might be right up your alley. I would always say to test beforehand. Do not blind buy anything. I'm actually focusing on not blind buying fragrances anymore, because it's just not a smart thing to do, especially financially. It's just not smart. So definitely, if you can get a decant of it somewhere, or if you can sample these fragrances, I would highly recommend that you do. You guys, I'm so sorry if I seem a little bit exhausted. It's because I'm batch filming for you guys. So by the time you're seeing these videos, I have already had my surgery. I really want to get them out for you guys. I want to be consistent this year with my uploads and to bring to you guys good quality content. So I hope you guys are enjoying the videos and you guys are sticking around. So the first fragrance that I want to talk about is one that I actually haven't smelled in a while, and I'm excited to put my nose to it right now because this was my go-to last spring. I wore this a ton, and it's one that I absolutely love, and I think that it's so romantic, and this is Rose Exstase. Now, this rose fragrance right here is surrounded by this beautiful raspberry note. The raspberry in here is so delicious, so pretty. There's actually some sandalwood in here, and it's really creamy. It's a really creamy fragrance. This, to me, this would even work in wintertime, because I know Valentine's Day is in the wintertime. But this works for any occasion, and it just feels like a hug, like a romantic, sweet hug. You guys, I love my rose fragrances, and this is from the house of Guerlain, and this is Guerlain Bloom of Rose Eau de Parfum. This is just so pretty. This is like a translucent, rosy version of Guerlain. So it has that Guerlain DNA, but you get this really beautiful, prominent rose note, but yet it's a little bit watery. There's sweetness, but it's not too sweet. And you still get a little bit of that lavender from the Guerlain DNA, but it's not too much in here. I picture this having like a notebook moment, okay, with someone making out under the rain with this fragrance. Yes. There is this like sparkling quality about this. You get a little bit of like this citrusiness also with it. This is a little bit fresher. The rose is prominent, and then you get a little bit of that Guerlain DNA. Okay, the next one that I have, I feel is more for like a night in, okay? This is like a night in. Maybe you guys are doing face masks together, or, you know, you're giving yourselves a massage or something. I don't know. But that's like the type of romantic that I picture with this fragrance. And this one is called Bubble Bath from Maison Margiela. And I find this one to be romantic because the way that I picture this is I picture a coconut milk bath with some florals in it, and you're lighting all these candles around the bubble bath, and it's just a whole mood. And like, I mean, yeah, you can have like a self-love day, you know what I mean? You can be romantic by yourself. I feel like this will work for that as well. But I could also imagine you taking a bath with your partner, okay, and having like a romantic moment like that. And this is really clean. There's something cozy and comforting about all of the clean accords that are in here. It's just perfection. And then the next fragrance that I have, I feel like this is more going out. You can wear this in the day or night, but I would personally wear this at night because to me this is a date night fragrance, and for me it's very romantic. And again, there's rose in here, and this one is Narciso Rodriguez Rouge. This has rose and iris in it, and it's a very silky fragrance. Like I picture somebody wearing a silky dress. They're getting ready for a night out with their heels on and a red lip. This is what I picture them wearing. I picture this like for a candlelit dinner, or a nice, midday brunch where you two are celebrating an anniversary, or, Valentine's Day. I definitely picture, being on a date and wearing this. Next fragrance that I have will come at no surprise, because I think that this fragrance is, it's on my top 10 for life. Will always be. I will always repurchase this fragrance, and I think it's worth the hype, in my opinion. And this is Delena Exclusive. I love the original Delina. I think that one is romantic too, but Delena Exclusive to me just has something a little bit more. This is a little more powdery than the original Delina, less tart and fresh. And there's something so inviting about this one, and it smells so good. This one, like, if you go on a first date, you're gonna get a compliment from the person that you're going on a first date with. I recently wore this, and I got a compliment from one of my best friend's brothers. He said that I smelled rich, okay? So he complimented me on it. And then my friend didn't compliment me, but in the car she couldn't help herself but compliment me. And not only that, she complimented me twice. So that just tells you the DNA that's in this is good. You cannot go wrong with either the original Delina or Delena Exclusive. Even Delina La Rose, you will probably get compliments on that one because it's gorgeous too. It's a more summer spring version of this. But this is my preferred Delina. Okay, the next fragrance that I have is another romantic one, and this is actually my partner's favorite fragrance. Like when I wear this, he always compliments me without a doubt. And this one is Pure Poison from Dior. This could even be a bridal scent, you guys. It's just such a universal. It's a universally beautiful scent. It's soft. You get a little bit of tartness in this fragrance. This is predominantly white florals, but it's very translucent. It's not thick. It won't choke you out. It's not anything like Carnal Flower, which can be very heavy white florals. It can almost seem like it chokes you. No, this is very light, very airy. This just will make you smell like just good. It's not fruity, it's not doing the most being sweet, it's not syrupy. It's just beautiful. Like if anybody comes in for a hug, they'll just be like, wow, you smell really good. They'll think it's like your shampoo. They'll think it's your body wash or your body lotion. It's that type of fragrance. It's subtle, but it's seductive at the same time and clean. But it's just a very romantic fragrance. I picture this being a wedding scent, for like a romantic wedding outdoors filled with flowers. And this is what they would wear for their first night together. Okay, that's what I picture. That's what I picture when I smell this. Last but not least, I think that this one is romantic, but in a very effortless way. I think that this is a very casual, romantic fragrance. Very classy, very minimal, but it's beautiful. It's just, yeah. That's how I would describe this one. And this is Lancome's Idol. And as you guys can see, I'm almost out of this. I wore this a ton in the summertime, and this to me is a great summertime fragrance. I could even picture this on Valentine's Day, even in the cold. But I feel like this is more casual. This is something you wear if you're going out and about. But I find that the rose in here, along with with the other notes, it just makes it really classy, but effortless at the same time. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Guerlain Bloom of Rose. It's that same translucent, airy vibe, but this I feel smells a little younger than Bloom of Rose Eau de Parfum. Yeah. I just imagine a free spirit wearing this one, and maybe a little bit of a younger woman wearing this one. My last one, but I have one more. This one just screams date night to me. I love this fragrance so much. Okay, and it's the last one on my list, and this is Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper from Kayali. This is another rose dominating fragrance. You get a little bit of spiciness, spritziness, and it's anchored by their vanilla DNA that makes it really addictive, really delicious. I feel like a lot of men would like this. And my friend and her husband actually tried this, and he really, really loved this fragrance. So I think men would be drawn to a fragrance like this. And yeah, you guys, this is my last romantic fragrance. This is definitely a date night. If you feel he's gonna propose, girl, this is what you wear. This is what you wear to receive the ring, okay? Yeah, it's rose, saffron, pink pepper, and vanilla. That is the most prominent notes that I get from this composition and this juice right here. I absolutely love it. A little quick thing that I wanted to mention, but I think Mona had said that she had picked the note of pink pepper because it reminds you of falling in love. And so I love that, and that kind of stuck with me. And I may be biased because I think of that quote all the time, that she says that, you know, that pink pepper is supposed to remind you of you falling in love for the first time. And so maybe that's why I think of it as a romantic fragrance with really beautiful vanilla sweetness surrounding it. So yeah, that is my last fragrance, you guys, for my romantic fragrances. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to let me know down in the comments, what are your favorite romantic fragrances? What do you consider romantic? These are just ones that came to mind as I was looking through my collection, and I was like, yeah, like these would all be contenders for me for Valentine's Day, just because roses to me represent love. Also, don't forget to like this video. If you did like it, it helps the channel a lot, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Stay smelling good. Bye.